gonna get really bad in a minute. About 29 miles east of St. Louis. St. Louis has already been hit by about 6 tornadoes. We're on Interstate 64 in Illinois. We're westbound, and you can see the intense storms that are coming through Missouri, creating all these tornadoes. We're driving right into about 4 tornado warnings. It's got active tornadoes on the ground in St. Louis, just on the west side of the Mississippi River. West St. Louis has had several tornadoes touch down. Some of them probably going to be as big as EF4. We know at least one storm chaser has damaged his car, possibly totaled it out. It's just hard to see tornadoes at night. Safe as I can. We try to be cautious, but putting ourselves in the middle of tornado weather, so the best you can do is just prepare for it. If you look through the lightning, you may be able to see funnels. You might even be able to see a tornado. We're going to have to stop here in about 5 minutes and top off with gas to be sure we got plenty. We think when these thunderstorms cross the river that are tornado warned and have tornadoes on the ground, we're going to see them get even more intense. I saw that. How far? 1 mile right here. Yeah. Okay, we're going to stop here and gas up real quick. Shouldn't take more than 60 seconds, I hope. Keep your eyes on the left side of the screen now, and when we get back on the interstate, I've seen something off to that side. Here?
Yes. My phone just got a tornado warning on it.
Alright, our phones are going off now, showing that we're in the emergency alerts that we got a tornado in the area. We don't plan on crossing the river. We think they're all going to come to this side. But I've got to top off with gas before we get in the middle of this. This is going to be really intense. Oh, this is Belleville. This is Belleville exit. This is where we filmed the 2 twins 2 years ago.
Here.
I'm afraid that's going to be a funnel right there. Do you see that? Okay, we got to gas up. One of the reasons you got to gas up and keep it topped off is most of St. Louis has lost power, and if the gas stations out here lose power, you don't get gas. I'm going to try to pull in where the camera stay focused on the west. So we're at the Delta area of Illinois. It's all flat out here. Of course, most of Illinois is flat. Illinois, for those that don't correct me, it's Illinois, I know.
you down Arkansas. This is going to be for those in Faulkner and Conway counties in Arkansas. And it'll pop up here in a second, but if you are in that warning, you got to get to your safe place immediately. A very potent environment for tornadoes is continuing right now. And that is going to be just south of Hot Springs. We just talked about this. So Arkansas...
Alright, let's get rocking before that storm gets here.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got a tornado emergency on that too. That rotation, that tornado has been huge for a while too. That's going towards Raven Springs.
All right.
That's over near Alton, so we're going to keep a close eye on it. But there's a large tornado near Alton right now as well. Alright, right now, St. Louis and Western Illinois, we still have a potential here east of St. Louis for a
You get
tornado.
that wind meter.
A lot of hail up here, but we're going to mostly focus on this activity for now. Further down to the south. Including this tornado emergency. I got to figure out where tornado page is. Most cases on the Alton tornado warning cell.
The road right there.
Back to 3 camps here.
Yeah.
Alright, we're approximately 25 miles east of St. Louis. We're going to hop back on Interstate 64. We had to get some gas. We understand most of St. Louis don't have a lot of electricity. They've been hit by several tornadoes. Want to be sure we topped off, because once we get through this, Then we're headed south to Mississippi via Interstate 55, but
Van Warren. It's a destructive tornado. It's a deadly tornado. It's a violent, potentially EF4 plus tornado that is happening near Van Warren.
we're on the right interstate. I'm going the right direction. Must be.
Van Buren is southwest.
Keep your eyes open during the lightning flashes. You might get to see either a funnel or a tornado coming. All these storms that's in front of us have either dropped tornadoes or currently have tornadoes on the ground on the Missouri side of the river. Wow, that looked like it's right over top of us. That's where we got that. How's it stop? Right or left? Go ahead. If I don't talk a lot, it's because the wind's blowing the car so much. I'm trying to concentrate on keeping it between the lines and watch the sky. These things are dropping everywhere. Uh-oh. I gotta be careful of hell. I forgot to bring my front windshield protector.
Yeah, something's on the way.
You're gonna have to tell me, I can't look. Where's Madison County? We've got a tornado coming right at us across the river. We should be able to actually get this one on film. It's just to our left, getting.
Just north of us, Madison.
Well, you look over there and see if you see it. Well, you gotta tell me for sure. got tornadoes on the ground. We got one to the right of us that's just crossed the river. We got another one to the left of us getting ready to cross the river. We're only 25, well, we're about 20 miles now from St. Louis. Our phones are going off again. We've got a tornado emergency. That means we're probably within 5 miles of the rotation. Every one of the phones are going off, and the tablets. We're gonna try. We may pull off and get on top of this overpass and see if we can get we gotta at least try to get our bearings of where it's at in relation to where we're at. Okay, so they're all crossing the river now into Illinois.
That's got a good look at them.
I know, that's coming from our left.
Just south of St. Louis, brand new tornado warning. So just south of St. Louis near Columbia, Belleville, O'Fallon, Breeze, and as well as Carlay are all included in a brand new tornado warning. Again, this is a radar indicated rotation.
Okay, we're gonna stop at this exit, try to get our bearing. We got 2 tornadoes around us.
Haswell County in Illinois. You be in your safe place if you're in that warning. We are up to 17 tornado warnings. I didn't even notice how many we have. We have 17 tornado warnings as of right now. This is almost the most tornado warnings that we've ever seen.
Gotta find a turnaround here.
Tornado warnings, and we might be getting more here shortly.
We'll get out here where it's dark enough we can see.
The record is around 20. Just issued in Missouri for Wayne, Ripley, and Carter counties in Missouri. I'm just going to zoom out so you guys can see everything. I need to go back to just pure radar here. We actively have 18 tornado warnings. Everything from central Illinois all the way back into southwestern Arkansas. The latest tornado warning is all the way back down. We have a new one also near home, so that's one of the new ones. But we just got a new tornado warning.
Okay.
Back over in Wayne, Ripley, and Carter counties in Missouri, which I think is down here somewhere. So if you're in that warning, again, get to your safe place immediately, away from windows, and lowest floor possible.
I'm going to show you what we're seeing on the radar. So this
is going to expire.
The blue dot is where we're located at.
Emergency will be done here in a
That's just to the left of that blue dot is the one I'm really worried about. Then we've got another one coming in to the south of us. All of these have dropped tornadoes on the Missouri side.
Back over here east of West Plains. That one is still actively a particularly dangerous situation. And then we also
so that's what we're looking for.
Karaoke Village west of Pocahontas. See if we can see the CC on that. Tense right over quite some time as well. Illinois has a tornado debris signature, but right now the radar has basically broken. Apparently there's a tornado near Royal Lakes, Illinois right now. So just Lakes, Illinois, there is a tornado likely on the ground there. We no longer have anything when it comes to a tornado.
I hate turning on the wipers, but we got no choice or you won't be able to see anything.
And the main ones being the one near Cherokee Village and Pocahontas.
Without going in across the river. Can you just pull up the map, broken?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Can you light it? What is that about? So we're about 20 miles east of St. Louis. All the storms are coming across the river now. They're all tornado warned. Take that out. I don't want to have to cross the river. Take 50 back to 6. We're trying to get our bearings. We got one crossing the river just south of us. And we're trying to find the best way to get to it without getting in front of it. That's the one that's got the warning on it. South of Belleville. So we're just north of Belleville, Illinois, on I-64, and we're trying to figure out which direction to go to get out of being right in front of this next one coming across the river.
By the way, in St. Louis, there are so many hail reports in St. Louis for the last couple of hours. Report coming in.
We're about 18 miles east of St. Louis.
This one is much more important. This is, according to Zach Hardcastle on Twitter, a friend at his church in Franklin, Arkansas, was just hit by a tornado up there. Nothing but a foundation is left at the house. They were in a storm cellar, and their car is totaled and it's peeled. So, in Franklin, Arkansas, which is where we just had a huge tornado move through, from what we are hearing right now, unfortunately, sounds like major tornado damage in Franklin.
If anybody can help the people that's texting in, I know there's people trapped in St. Louis. They've got emergency services everywhere, but it sounds like there may be people that's not getting help. If anybody who's on my channel watching can reach out to them, and all you have to do is dial 911 in your local area and get the zip code of the person who needs help, and they will transfer you directly to that 911 center in that town. So just dial your local 911, tell them you've got an emergency, and tell them the zip code, and they should be able to transfer you directly to that 911 center to get these people help.
Long-tracked supercells with a history of tornadoes will continue to pose a threat for a significant tornado threat in the next couple of hours. That includes a thru, Hot Bluff, and as well as north of Jonesboro in Arkansas. Again, near Route 62, 63, near Raven Springs. Rotation is still very strong here. We don't have a debris signature as of right now, but it will more than likely drop over the next few minutes.
I'm afraid this one's coming right at us.
Rotation has really intensified back over near Arkadelphia. This is back over southwest of Little Rock. Rotation has intensified a lot here, a lot of lightning as well. We're probably going to get a tornado on this here very shortly. That'll eventually move towards Sheridan. So Sheridan, Arkansas, stay weather aware. Storm is kind of going in that direction right now. That one's probably about to drop a tornado.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We don't have a lot of cell coverage out here, so we can't get our radars to update as quickly as we'd like them to. And I'm afraid this one's coming right at us. We're going to get past this red light and see if we can't see something up in the sky. This thing's supposed to have a hail core to it. Well, too late. Is that where Love's was?
Yeah.
Boy, we're right here. Good thing we gassed up. Electricity's out. Love's, that place to the left is totally dark. They've lost power.
There were many homes that were leveled off their foundation, and if it wasn't for that mainly storm shelter,
Here, you gotta open your window and look out there.
very important. If you do have a storm shelter, utilize it if you're in any of these tornado warnings.
Wait, is this the exit
You-
where this was?
They just issued another tornado warning. I think it's going to be for the south area of rotation as well.
Here, can you
So Independence is
roll your
up.
window?
And
My
Stone
window's
County
down.
are all in different tornado warnings as of right now in north central Arkansas.
We gotta get out of here.
We have another one that has just been issued, and they are overlapping tornado warnings with two areas of rotation. One is north of Concord, and the other one is approaching Cushman.
See, that's what's coming at us, and I don't want to get in front of it.
Yeah.
We've got a storm with a tornado coming right at us, and we can't see it.
Another big tornado attempting to drop near Van Buren.
No,
Van
this is the
Buren
bridge
was
we
just
came
under
up.
a tornado emergency for what it's worth, and there might be another tornado dropping right now. I think we're about to get another significant tornado in Van Buren. We literally
People, I don't know what this is right in front of us, but look at the film.
Another very strong area of rotation. And if Van Buren experienced any sort of level of catastrophic damage, it's only about to get worse.
We've got a tornado getting ready to cross right in front of our car, somewhere up here.
But the velocities are very intense right now over in Van Buren. It's fully rain wrapped too. Fully rain wrapped rotation. Near Piedmont, again, this is a PDS tornado warning for Piedmont in the Des Arc area. That continues.
I'll show you where we're at in relation to whatever's coming. Keep looking out the front windshield, make sure you see anything. You'll see the, as soon as the radar updates, see it on the left of our blue dot.
That's an update from
The
Copy.
blue dot is us. That storm's coming at us. It's tornado warned. And we have got to see it before it gets here.
Hey, no new information there. All right, let's see.
A new tornado
Okay.
warning.
Tornado sirens are going off in Belleville.
Montgomery and Macoupin counties in Illinois are included in this brand new tornado warning. It's a storm moving northeast.
We've got tornado warnings going off at our location.
Areas of rotation right now. Back up in central Illinois, and one of them.
I gotta get out.
The Emden area.
I gotta see if I can see it.
You're in that tornado warning, being your safe place. Still many other areas of rotation in and around the Lincoln,
You see it?
Illinois area.
That might be it right over there.
Behind here. But the new tornado warning is back over south of Vernon. East and southeast side of Carlinville. It is tracking to the northeast towards I-55, and it will eventually go towards Pawnee, Kincaid, and Taylorville.
Should we
So
put our
make
helmets
sure you're
on?
staying weather aware if you're back up in those locations. But if you're on this side here of Carlinville, be in your safe place. A tornado is going to be possible over the next few minutes. They tight couplet right now.
Again, we've got tornado warnings going off in our area. Power's out. I can't see any lights on for a couple of miles.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Tornado warning just thumbs up. We have an intense hailstorm on the east side of St. Louis. Lots of wind. The new tornado
Crap.
warning is going to be for Monroe County, Illinois, and Jefferson County.
Is that it over there?
Missouri.
You see them power flashes? See it?
They'll pop up here in a second.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out which direction to go. We're getting ready to get in the middle of this. That's hell.
Going crazy after all week.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh God. I'll show you a piece of hell in a minute. It just come inside the car on me. We got to try to get ahead of this. There is hell everywhere. Here, turn on my. man. We're gonna lose the window here in a minute. Oh my God. The glass. We might be in the middle of this. Oh man. We're 20 miles. I can't even see. Gotta get back on the road.
Put mine on.
I got you. I gotta find the road. Just help me find the road. We're right in the middle of a major hailstorm. Probably, it's bigger than marbles. Are we on the interstate?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in the middle of this tornado warning. Oh man, if I could just get to an overpass. Hang on, people. I've got to keep going to try to get to an overpass. But I don't know what we're in the middle of. I absolutely cannot see out the window. Here's an overpass up here. Do what? Oh man. Oh man. We already got trucks in the ditch.
Whoa. You're in the ditch.
Almost us. What are we?
You're in the ditch.
Are you sure we're in on the interstate?
Yes, but you're in the ditch.
I'm not in the ditch yet. Holy cow, people. We're about 20 miles east of St. Louis.
The exit's coming up.
Oh man. I can't even see the road. But we got to get out of this hell. I think there's an overpass right here. Oh man. What are we in the middle of? Thank God, an overpass. Turn my back. Woo! People. Look at all that hail on the road in front of me. We've already got trucks in the ditch behind us. Oh man. I'm trying to find that piece of hail that come in.
There's one that hit me. I just don't know where it went. But it was the size of a large grape.
Oh man. Oh.
This is an urgent alert. Tornado is
Here,
on the
dude.
ground. Shelter
Yet again, another confirmed tornado. Sorry, brand new confirmed tornado warning in Arkansas. That's going to be for Randolph, Sharp, and Lawrence counties in Arkansas.
Oh
This
man.
is a, brand new-
All right, we're gonna try to get our. I think we got some cell covers now. So that was Belleville. Belleville had tornado sirens going out. We're trying to see.
New confirmed tornado now.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground.
Man.
Seek shelter immediately.
So back over near Raven Springs, so we have now a new confirmed tornado that's moving towards Maynard in northeastern Arkansas.
That is pure hail in front of us. That's all I can see. We couldn't even see the road coming in. I hate to stop under an overpass, but I didn't bring my front windshield hail protector, so The one time I don't bring it, I need it.
8 hours. We actually had a wildfire on stream.
So we've got,
And they are now in a tornado.
I'm pretty sure that was a tornado cloud that just come through. That was a huge hail core.
And we did see power flashes.
So we're trying to find out where it went to. Yeah, we need to know what just come through Bellevue, Illinois. They had the tornado sirens out. We knew our phones were saying we were in a tornado emergency and we were in the middle of a hail core. We've literally got several semis in the ditch behind us. We almost went in the ditch several times ourselves. All I can say is, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The southern states in Mississippi and Alabama and Tennessee and lower Arkansas better be ready after midnight tonight, because this is just a taste of what's going to happen tomorrow. Don't hit me, truck. I can't believe these semis are coming through here like this. That was a major hail core. Dan, if you can find out what happened in Belleville, Illinois, I'm pretty sure that was that tornado that was coming across the Mississippi River from St. Louis. We've still got heavy lightning and wind. We're apparently near Scott Air Force Base in Illinois, near Belleville, Illinois. That was the worst hell I've been in a while.
Very intense rotation. This could be another intense or violent tornado near Desert. The debris signature is huge near Gas Hill. The velocity.
Oh man, here's the wind. I hope this ain't a tornado coming up behind us.
Restart it.
Emergency on the storm. At this point, I really wouldn't rule out another one.
Yeah, this may be it getting ready to come over us. Everybody's got to remember that when you see something on the radar or on TV, it's already 10 minutes old. So at least one of our radar apps is within 5 minutes. But most of them's running 10 to 15 minutes behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the flashing.
Look at the wind. They had wind readings as high as 80 to 90 miles an hour west of St. Louis. Man, these semis, I tell you, they need to slow down. All right, we're going to take just a minute to get our bearings. We're actually looking to the east now. We were facing west until we got into that hailstorm, and I had to get out of it, and we had to go back east because that was the only exit we had to get back on the interstate. Oh man. We may have another one dropping right here on top of us in just a second. These storms, these supercells and tornadoes are just training across Missouri, St. Louis into Illinois right now. Again, I'll show you the radar where the blue dot. That's what's getting ready to come over us.
This is an emergency.
The one in front of it had the hailstorm,
On the ground.
and we got another one coming in south of St. Louis behind us.
Madison and Iron counties in Missouri, you are included in.
So we got more coming, but that wind out there, you'll be able to see it again in just a second. The rest of this storm now is coming over us. Oh man, these darn semis. I don't think it's going as far as Michigan. This is the level 4 out of 5 for today, and it stops about Chicago. But here's the problem we've got. Tomorrow in the south is going to be a 5 out of 5. So if this is a taste of what we're going to have tomorrow, because when we leave here, we're headed straight down into northern Mississippi and Tennessee. So Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama is going to see a lot worse than this tomorrow. And it could start around daylight to lunchtime. Man, that wind is just blowing out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait here just a second and see if it'll let up a little bit. If I can get to Interstate 55 south, we're going to get down to southern Arkansas, to Jonesboro area. Wow. So we'll probably try to get to Cape Girardeau first, and I just don't know if we should try to go into St. Louis or go back and hit 57 south to 55.
What we're gathering, we have another substantial, we still have a substantial tornado in progress here near Desert. Radar is about 4 minutes behind, or it's actually a little bit further.
Okay, we've got another storm getting ready to come over, so I think we're going to sit here for a couple of minutes. That hailstorm was enough for this hour of the night, but we'll probably be in worse than this later. I just hope. We try to avoid the hailstorms at all possible. I've got a lot of family that lives just 60 miles from where we're at up towards Decatur. Man, listen to that wind. Here comes that second storm behind us. Hard as rocks. Look at that. So we got to stay here a minute because we got a big storm coming over top of us. That's where all that wind's coming from. So to update you on our location, we're pointed looking east on Interstate 64, about 20 miles out of St. Louis on the Illinois side. We just went through a major hailstorm.
The last time we had 18 tornado warnings was Hurricane Milton.
Oh man, so my window's cracked. We just noticed the window's cracked, but we don't have any like hail dents in the windshield. It's just cracked across the top. That was a major hailstorm we got in the middle of. So we're sitting just northeast of Belleville, Illinois on Interstate 64. If we can get out of here, we're going to try to get down to Cape Girardeau, where all the Arkansas storms are headed to, and then we'll move into the southern states, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama before daylight.
This is as of about 7 minutes ago, but there was a report of a large tornado with this storm that was crossing over Interstate 64.
Yeah, we know.
You just said that the tornado crossed Interstate
So
64.
just verified that there was a major tornado that just crossed over 64. That must have been what we were in the middle of. I've got to go back, and you can do it now. If you go back about 20 minutes, you'll be able to see it on the video live stream. I won't be able to see it until I actually end this stream tonight and start a new one for tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure that might have been the tornado. They just said on the weather reports that there was a major tornado that crossed Interstate 64 near Belleville, so that must have been what we were in the middle of. I'm surprised we made it and didn't get in the ditch, because there's trucks in the ditch behind us, and if you go back and look at the video, I couldn't even see the highway. I almost went in the ditch several times myself. We got one more major storm coming up behind us here in about 10 minutes. I think we're going to sit here and wait it out just in case. I got to see if it's got a hail core in it.
This is just unbelievable. All of the damage reports, tornado reports, hail reports from Cuba, Missouri, back through St. Louis and O'Fallon in Illinois. There's so many reports of damage. I mean, this is a pretty. This will go down as one of the most significant severe weather outbreaks that we've seen. It's unbelievable. And the damage reports are literally.
St. Louis has probably took at least 6 tornado hits tonight. One was probably an EF4. Last I heard, there was people trapped in a Burger King. Yeah, you might be able to say that, Dan. I really don't have a death wish, but I do like filming the storms and seeing them. Now that I've been in emergency management and EMS manager all my life, this is the first time I get a chance to actually go out and see a lot of the other areas of the country and how they deal with this stuff. We got a major storm getting ready to come over the top of us. I wish we were pointed to the west, but you'll see it as it comes over. I can already see the lightning behind us. Oh, that was close. This other storm, it's going to have a hail core too.
At this time, we still have a particularly dangerous situation, large tornado in southeast Missouri. That's heading towards Fredericktown and Markwood. Moving on, going to the east northeast, it will be approaching Route 67. This one will probably also be upgraded to a particularly dangerous zone.
I was just letting those cars behind me know that we had another storm coming in. There's 3 or 4 parked behind me. Just so they know that not to leave until it passes.
This area, please make sure that they're aware of this. It's a dangerous storm right now. It's currently moving east northeast.
That was the bus. Yeah, I didn't do nothing but drive over the overpass and turn around and drive back over the overpass.
He's in Success, Arkansas. He's east of Maynard.
So it's a good thing I gassed up when I did, because the Loves lost power not 10 minutes after I gassed up. Where's that at?
It might be this right here.
Huh.
This is at least the 10th different TDS tornado warning that we've had today.
I got a feeling this one coming in behind us is going to end up dropping.
So there's your new TDS tornado warning. This is for Greenville, Piedmont, and Mill Spring. Your Route 67.
Where
That
at?
is a big tornado. We have another large, extremely dangerous tornado in progress near Piedmont and Mill Spring. And it's going to be heading towards Greenville and Route 67 over the next several minutes.
Where's Mill Springs?
I just did Piedmont.
And there's also
South of us.
Where's Mill
Missouri.
Springs?
there is a large tornado that is in the Mill Spring, Missouri
Mill
area. Again, in Greenville over the next several minutes.
There.
We're back up to 16 tornado warnings. We'll make a
South of us.
Hmm?
South of us.
This event is pretty much endless.
It's the one down here.
Which tornadoes are
I'm really worried about how bad it's going to get tomorrow.
back down near Maynard in northeastern Arkansas. That's really where it's going.
Give me a route to Cape
Yeah,
Girardeau.
tornadoes still west of the plane. It looks like we do. We still have a tornado west of the plane in Arkansas. That's between Black Rock and Bowden.
We're going to try to get down to Cape Girardeau.
Angburn. We still have a storm here that's attempting to produce a tornado. The one north of Little Rock has been struggling near Cabot and Phoebe, but it is discreet. Might have a chance of producing a little bit into the west. It's okay right now, huh? Still make sure you're in the same place.
There's two.
Where can I get across the river there? Very good. Chester. I didn't know I could cross there. Good.
Do you want the one that's got
No.
smaller?
All right. How close is that storm? All right. All right, we're headed to Cape Girardeau. Unless something changes with this storm right behind us. I'm trying to get ahead of it. Coming up behind us. I don't want to drive into it if I can't get out of the way. That road's going to loop around and go right back towards it. How far?
27 miles.
Debris all over the highway. Look at that. This is where the tornado crossed right here. We got trees down everywhere. Look at that. That's a house, part of it. Look at that. It crossed right there. We were less than a mile from that tornado. I'm sure. Here, turn my. Uh-oh, tree limb. That's where the tornado crossed. We were less than a mile from it. No wonder it got so bad. Woo! That's what I hate about chasing tornadoes at night. Yeah, what exit?
Just before exit 27.
There are reports earlier that a trailer park in Middle Ridge, Missouri has been destroyed.
Okay, you just hit send. And you need to take exit 27 for your directions.
Okay, on I-64 between mile marker 25 and 26, a tornado crossed there, and we've got debris all over the interstate, and including siding. It looks like it might have been a trailer, and I don't know where the siding come from. I'm a storm chaser, so we were in the middle of it, but it had crossed about 10 minutes ago. All right.
This is a live shot on the radar mega cyclone core in Elyville, Missouri right now. Out front of this activity right now.
East and westbound. It was probably about a quarter. It was about a quarter mile wide. I'm a storm chaser, and we just drove through it and got caught in the middle of it. But there's siding, like trailer siding, all over the interstate, and trees down. There's at least one lane, I think, on each side that's open, but somebody's going to end up running into one of those trees. And about 10 or 15 minutes, it was that big one that crossed the river south of St. Louis. And I'm at the Love truck stop now. Power's out all over. It was, came through just north of Belleville. And it looks like we're getting ready to have another one come through here. Jack? Yes. Jack. Yep. And let me give you mine. I'm actually on somebody else's phone. It's 615-308-1013. Okay, it's tell them to be careful once they get to mile marker 26 that they're coming from the east, because there's debris from that point all the way up to probably 24.5 mile marker. Here comes another one. I don't know if you can see it or not, but somewhere right there in the dark is the Love truck stop, and it's totally without power. This tornado come through just in front of us when we got in that hailstorm, and it went through just north of Belleville, Illinois, crossed Interstate 64. I'll assume when I get back and look at the video, I'll be able to see it. If you go back on the live stream about 20-25 minutes ago, you should be able to actually see it. It's just hard sometimes for us to see with the lightning and the rain and the stuff going on. We have to review the video later. So now comes the second one. We're gonna have to sit here a minute. I can't even see drive, and I don't want to drive right in the middle of it. Need be, we can go over here to the Loves and get under the gas station overhang to try to keep the hail if it starts hailing again. We are, once we get across, we're headed to Chester, Illinois to cross the river. And I forget what the name of the town is on the other side of the river, but Chester, Illinois is where we'll cross the Mississippi River. This is the second storm that was behind us. It too is tornado warned. I don't see anything on the radar right now that shows any circulation on our radars, but and I don't see any hail cores, so that's a good thing. But I can tell you, if you can't see out the video window, I can tell you the windshield is always worse than what you're seeing on the video when we go live. What's that behind us? Holy cow. fire department. I think I may follow it. There was so much aluminum siding on the interstate. Oh wow. I assume the fire department is going down here where the tornado comes through. Maybe I've got some medical supplies with me. Whatever it hit, it tore it apart because it's all over the interstate. We got to go this way to get to Chester, Illinois anyway. Oh yeah, here's where. What was that? Look at that. What is that? We got a bunch of debris down here. Oh man, look at all that. That's all behind. That's far behind. They can't get through. Oh man. Because there's probably power lines down right here. Here, turn this off.
Oh, there's a police car behind.
Yeah, but I need to see if there's power lines down.
It won't matter because
He's got it blocked because there's probably damage down there. Have they found the house that got hit yet?
No, we can't get to it.
The interstate is totally covered with siding from a trailer or something. It was about a half a mile wide. We were in the middle of it. Is there power lines down?
Yeah, there's power lines down and
Okay.
tree limbs I can't get across the
Yeah,
interstate.
there's tree limbs on the interstate too. But there, a house or something got hit because all the siding is on the interstate. It's got to be somewhere right over that way.
Well, it's probably back here.
Wow. Okay, get back in there and stay dry. I need to.
Yeah.
We got power lines down. and Mike, there's siding all over the interstate.
Yeah, they say nobody's hurt, but I don't know how they're going to get over there.
The interstate for a half a mile's got nothing but siding, like from a trailer or something,
Okay.
and trees down. So y'all be safe out here. There's more coming.
All right, thank you.
I should let you clean my glasses. I just absolutely did. This towel you gave me wet.
It's wet. Want another one?
Yep. Which way did I go up here to get to?
You take a right and turn to the mountain.
Right here at the stop sign.
Yes.
And this must have been a pretty big, I'm probably not bigger than an EF2, but
Okay.
go straight.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at?
In 6/10 of a mile, you're going to take a left.
We're still trying to get our radars up to catch up with us. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Everybody's down here trying to find the house that got hit.
2/10 of a mile, you take a left.
The left?
Yep, onto Summerfield South Road.
Right here.
Yep.
You sure I don't go straight?
Yeah, this is the direction
Let
to
me
take
see.
me.
Which direction are we headed? South. Okay, there we are. I'm just turned around. Yeah, we're okay. That hailstorm though was pretty. That one kind of threw us a curveball. I wasn't ready for that. I really want to emphasize to everybody in Mississippi and Alabama and Tennessee tomorrow, what we're seeing tonight is just a 4 out of 5 risk. Tomorrow is going to be a 5 out of 5, and for the first time in over a decade, they did it a day in advance. So this is going to even get worse after midnight to daylight as it goes to Mississippi and Alabama and Tennessee. How far did I go?
4.2 miles, you're going to take a right onto Town Hall.
If you just got to Memphis, it ain't even made it to you yet. Whatever you're seeing is just the beginning. You got to go look at the radar or the news and see what's coming your way. Because if it's that bad this far north, and there's higher temperatures and higher dew points and moisture in the air south of here, that's why they put out a 5 out of 5 for tomorrow. We're going to be probably in Memphis by 3 a.m. Well, maybe 4:30 if we keep hitting storms like this. Because I see more in front of us, and we're headed to Cape Girardeau to cross the river. I think we're crossing actually in Chester, Illinois. So if you're watching the video a while ago and we were in the hailstorm, That's how close you can just about drive into a tornado without seeing it. And apparently it crossed about a mile in front of us on Interstate 64. I can't wait to get back to see the video and see if we caught it on the video. However, I believe if you're watching this, you can go back about 25 to 30 minutes and you can actually see the video and see the hailstorm we were in the middle of and try to see if the tornado was on the video. Now what we've got in front of us is more storms that's coming out of Missouri that's getting ready to cross the Mississippi River, and that's where we're headed. Wow, Dan. They say it's going to be worse than a 5 out of 5?
The road kind of curves.
It'll go straight?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you, this is bad. Which way do I go? Oh. Well, what's that over there? I don't know. That's strange. Cards out real quick. I don't want to lose that video though.
Yeah. Can you see the directions down here? 2/10 of a mile, you take a right.
So if you've got cable, sounds like you need to be on the Weather Channel watching it. Because this is I haven't seen this kind of an outbreak of tornadoes in a long, long time. More debris. Man, this thing.
Now it says down 177 east for 7.7 miles.
Well, no, I don't want to do that. I can go back. Here, hold this. It's my turn. Got to go back. Hold on. That's an Illinois. Arkansas. Now we're headed back to the west. I can see lightning off in the distance, about 20-25 miles out. We're going to take a left up here and go back to the south. We've got major tornado-warned storms coming through the Cape Girardeau area here shortly, which is exactly where we're headed. Right here. What's the name of the road?
Highland Banks.
What's all this red line?
High Banks.
So this is now a confirmed tornado in
Right here.
Mississippi, near Jaketown and Bellwood, which Stormwater Media has looked on. So if you are in this warning, seek shelter. Get away from windows, long support possible.
I do not like cutting through the country to get to where I need to go, but
Now it's saying to go back on the town road, we're walking like 9 miles.
we're going south, so we're going in the right direction. That's all I care about. this there? So let me do this. You got 1.3.
Yes.
So we missed that tornado from being hit by it by just a mile. That was the worst hailstorm I've been in a long time. It cracked the window, but it didn't break it. And we got more tornado warning storms up here in front of us. So we headed to Chester, Illinois to cross the river and get on Interstate 55. Man, I don't know. We've got major storms in front of us getting ready to cross the Mississippi. Oh, dang. So we're still in Illinois, headed south to try to get to Chester, Illinois, and cross the river to get to Cape Girardeau. Oh wow, one of the other chasers is on a major tornado. Oh man, what tree limb? So apparently the tornadoes now are actually entering Mississippi. This is going to be a long, long night. We can be as cautious as we can.
Oh, we have to turn.
Where?
We just in 100 feet.
There ain't no road.
In 2/10 of a mile, we take a left.
Let's say there's no road there. Our GPS ain't working very good out here.
Right here.
Take a and go left.
Yeah.
I don't think your thing's looking right. Is
Now
this
it's
it?
saying take a right. Yeah.
Okay, hit your arrow and get it going in the right direction.
Hit what arrow?
The compass. There. When you said take a left, it was saying really take a right. Now, Cookie, we can be cautious. It's hard to be safe when you're chasing storms and can't see them sometimes because straight.
In 2/10 of a mile, it says to turn around toward Plantation Lane.
Turn around.
200 feet.
You gotta fix that. Yeah, I need to watch it.
Yeah.
You gotta stop. I'm gonna have to use mine for directions. These tornado warnings are gonna continue all night, and I can't even imagine what tomorrow's gonna be like. Go ahead while I'm doing this and change those video cards out. So on top of live streaming like we are now, we've got several GoPros set up all the way around the car, capturing everything going on around us. So one of them should have that tornado that crossed the interstate in front of us. We're in a hailstorm. I'm sure we're going to see more tonight before it's over with. Tree limbs down out here on all these roads. Not as bad as interstate was, but pretty bad. So I'm glad I stopped at that Love's gas station and gassed up when I did, because 10 minutes later that tornado come through and they lost power, and I don't see any lights on out here hardly anywhere. We'd never been able to get gas. Not that one. Not that one. The spotlight. Oh man, we got storms all the way around.
There's a car coming.
You're on.
Okay, here.
Bolzoni. All right, so storm intermediate has a tornado on the ground in front of them in Bolzoni, Mississippi.
Clear.
Here.
Hey, that hailstorm like to put us in the ditch on the interstate. I gotta check my directions here.
Behind these trees here.
Okay, so there's still a tornado in progress in Belzoni. This is back over in this is the Boycom cam on radar mega near Poplar Bluff. There's a large tornado on the ground here apparently, and there's apparently power flashes that are going off on this camera. And in addition to that, I need to go back to this other radar site. Yeah, I mean, the rotation is off the charts right now west of Poplar Bluff, so if we have a tornado, it's going to be pretty strong, moving right into Poplar Bluff over the next few minutes. So you've got to be underground if you can be there if you're in Poplar Bluff right now. And then we still have a significant tornado here. Yes, this is a very impressive tornado degree signature. It's going right in the direction of Jonesboro. One hearing from some people in the chat that this is a big college town. So if you know any college students that might be here that have jokes about this or don't care, make sure they care, because there is a large tornado heading in the direction of Jonesboro, Arkansas, moving towards Pono and Lake City over the next several minutes. It's a very dangerous storm. That's a big time tornado. Very impressive. Again, I cannot take the link over the next several minutes. So the tornado warning is on Arkansas. That is a brand new one. As of now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 different PDS tornado warnings that are in effect. There's 7 different ones that are in effect right now. Some of those concerning.
So we're paralleling the Mississippi River. We're headed actually directly towards it right now, but it's about 18 miles or less straight in front of us. We'll be turning a little bit to the south up here and crossing the Mississippi River in Chester, Illinois. What a Belleville? No, this is Mascota. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh well, tree limbs. Oh man, look at that.
A sign.
Let's go back to storm media on the Belzoni, Mississippi storm. There has been a large tornado on this storm.
Clear.
They have a large tornado in progress in front of them. See if we get a lightning strike. Apparently there's a large tornado in front of them or something. Behind them.
Turn back over.
This is the Belzoni and Greenwood, Mississippi tornado warning. There's no lightning, which is actually insane. How did the lightning just
Don't
go
let them
away?
change.
Huh?
Let me change.
Yes.
Yeah, don't put them on. Turn them on.
We can't even see it because there has not been any lightning. The lightning like just disappeared on this.
You'll see the lightning all around us. We've got storms.
Do you want to start recording these for now?
No. technically in the Delta area of the Mississippi River. It's going to be pretty flat here in Illinois. We should be able to see the storms fairly easy. But then again, we almost drove in that tornado a while ago. And didn't even see it, unless it's on the video. The hail was so intense, we couldn't see past the window just about it. If you're in Arkansas, you need to be aware of the tornadoes that are coming through your area, particularly northern Arkansas. Again, we're headed to Cape Girardeau. We're going south right now. We're paralleling the Mississippi River. We'll cross the Mississippi at Chester, Illinois, catch I-55 to the south. Because they're getting slammed. We're somewhere on the west side of Illinois. I can't even tell you the highway we're on. I think it's Highway 4 that goes down beside the Mississippi River.
State Route 4. Twenty tornado warnings currently right now. I can't even imagine what tomorrow's going to be like. And we're talking about just 10 hours, 8-10 hours from now. Whoa, they almost wrecked. And they're trying to keep up with another storm chaser. They're right in the middle of a tornado themselves. Whoa! So we got another storm coming in on top of us. We've got to watch. I don't know how much, we can't handle another hailstorm. We've already cracked our window at the top in that last one.
always remember when you're watching the TV or listening to the radio, if you see the radar on the TV channel, it's already 10 to 15 minutes old. So take 10 to 15 minutes. If you're in a community that they said it'll be there in 20 minutes, assume it's going to be there in 5. Because it takes time for the radar to get the TV station and the TV station to get it on the screen. Our radars might have only been updating about every 10 or 15 minutes. These are the worst storms I've ever seen. And they just keep coming, one right after another. Oh, wow. Hang in there, people. You think it's bad on the live stream, you ought to be here. So the greenish or yellow that you see on the live stream, we found that those spotlights, amber spotlights, are better than clear ones to be able to see the road during rain and storms like this. We use the white one to try to see debris in the air when it's not raining. Now we're in Fayetteville, Illinois.
Yeah.
Is that hell? God, dog it. Find me a bank. So what we do if we run into hell like this, we start looking for the closest bank that's got a drive-through so we can get under the overpass. Clear.
Here.
Yeah, white fog lights or spotlights are not good in this kind of rain. All it does is blind you and reflect back in your eyes. The amber ones are yellow in our case. Illinois now, headed towards Chester, trying to get to Cape Girardeau. I believe you can still do it on our live stream. If you're just joining, go back about 45 minutes ago and you might be able to see that tornado that crossed the interstate in front of us while we were in the middle of that big hailstorm. That's slow down. I can't even see. This storm coming up behind us, or the one that we're driving into, that was pretty intense there for about 5 minutes. Holy cow, this is going to be a long night. As we get closer to Cape Girardeau, there's all kind of tornado storms coming that way.
Plenty of those already, but we have a new the area of rotation that Freddie was just in a few minutes ago is that north of Hoplar Bluff. And this gives opportunity to actually moving more in the direction of Stinko and eventually on the north side of the field. Long-term Cape Girardeau to track this. This is a camera that is stored on our county emergency management, which it looks like this one. But we'll go back to the next couple tracks. That's the radar back at it. There, that is literally a track of that rotation.
And Lebanon, Illinois tornado is the one that we were in that crossed out at 64. That?
Yeah.
But right now, that tornado that was heading towards Jonesboro, it has included on the correlation coefficient over the last few minutes, so not seeing anything as
Which one is that?
There is still enough rotation for there to be a new
That
tornado. They have continued to
Could
say
be
a
that one.
particularly dangerous situation. The weather stocks confirming the tornado in Egypt, Cache, Photo, and Jonesboro.
Really not sure where we are, except we're on State Road 4 headed south towards Chester, Illinois.
But twin tornadoes have actually been formed. Twin tornadoes have been formed on the Jonesboro tornado warning back a couple of years. It might be happening. The storm will be cycling. We had a large tornado, and now we're seeing the
Ooh, we got lowering right there. You see that?
This is actually the shot here. This is on an Arkansas, not a camera on Arkansas's website. This is the twin tornado.
your eyes out. Right into these storms that's coming out of Missouri and Arkansas, northern Arkansas. That's what you're going to be seeing in front of us. Over that way. Keep looking, see what you see. Effingham, Illinois. I got a bunch of relatives that live up in that area. I just put new headlights on the vehicle yesterday too, so we'd be able to see better. Put some halogen bulbs in it. Looks like we're going to run into these tornado warning storms coming out of Arkansas in about 20-30 miles. The lightning should get much more intense as we get close to them. Mississippi, Cape Girardeau, Chester tornadoes.
It's north of Cape Girardeau.
Well, I know that. How close is it to the Mississippi?
That's where I'm going next to there.
Twenty-three. Okay, we're getting close to the Mississippi River. We're in Marissa, Illinois. South of Belleville and north of Sparta. Clear?
Oh, yes. There.
No, no.
It's that far from
Chat went down for a minute. I think I can see comments now.
We're about that far away from Cape Girardeau.
Oh, I need to know about this. That's what we're getting close to. Find the city on the Illinois side. Down 4. It's going to put us in front of Perryville.
Perryville?
That's across from Perryville, Arkansas.
This is an emergency. Large and strong tornado is on the
Perryville is 33 miles away.
That is going to be, we actually have going for because I got to figure out where Stoddard County is first.
But we can't get there from here, right?
Alright, brand new PDF tornado warning. There is yet again another large, extremely dangerous tornado in progress. This is for Dudley,
Poplar
Dexter,
Grove.
and Biloxi.
Poplar Grove?
Southeastern Missouri.
Poplar Bluff. This map. Oh,
This is a
there
live
it is.
shot here in Stoddard County. The emergency-
Alright, we're getting close to these Perryville tornado warning storms.
Looks like thunder and lightning.
That's it over there.
Tornado will be back off to the west somewhere.
Got a railroad. So, we're almost directly across the river from Perryville.
I remember saying sign up.
I think it's Perryville, Missouri, right?
That sign up Mississippi.
Yes.
Perryville, Missouri. We've got several tornado warning storms getting ready to cross the Mississippi.
Yeah, that's sign on. Mississippi. There's a reported large tornado moments ago that just crossed over Route 49. Sign on.
Oh wow. They've already made it over to 49?
Might get upwards against the PDF tornado. That tornado is now going to cross into 82 and eventually moving into North Carolina. That'll also eventually go towards Duckhill. Speaking that we're seeing here in Illinois is going down. We still do have plenty of storms and thunderstorms active damage.
I don't want to go to Perryville. I want to stay on this side. I'm going to pause this. I just want to know where it is over here. We're getting in front of these storms.
We are still watching strong rotation moving to the east-northeast. We have rotation as well located here on the Monticello and also east of Decatur. It's also moving northeast and east-northeast. We have several tornado warnings right here along the Mississippi River, Missouri, and Illinois border. One of which is going towards Grand Tower in Murfreesboro. We have some water circulation that's going towards Pinckneyville. And eventually more
Pinckneyville, that's where we're at.
most significant tornadoes that are happening right now. This is the one back over towards Pico. That is a large tornado
These storms in front of us are coming out of Perryville, Missouri. They're all tornado warned still. Potential up there in front of us of being a tornado. Of the Perryville storms and made it this side of the Mississippi. We can get around this tree line, we should be able to get some pretty good lightning shots. Not be a tornado right here around us. There's just too much lightning. If I can just get out of this tree line. That's where we're headed, Cape Girardeau. I'm not sure what this town is we're coming into, but we're pretty much directly across from Perryville, Missouri, on the Illinois side. Let's see, I think it's going to be Sparta. Yep, it's Sparta. We can get through this town, might be able to get a good look at this storm. Might be one right over there on the left side. But I gotta get through this town, so let's see.
The large tornado that happened back over in Morgan City, Mississippi. It might still be on the ground. We don't really know. The radar has not been really confirming anything via the correlation coefficient. But there have been multiple reports at this point of a large tornado that has moved through the Greenwood area and also back over near Sidon. So this has been quite the storm. Mainly near Morgan City.
Oh my God, car.
19 tornado warnings still. It's insane. And right now, around Bloomfield, Dexter, and southeast Missouri, we still have many areas of rotation right now. And these are all moving east, northeast, more to Chaffee, Scott City. A new tornado warning. And so any of these are going to be able to get through, say, tornado. We're back up to 21 tornado warnings.
lady, if
Another
you
one
would
north of
just
Carbondale,
come on, let us
towards
through.
Benton. And then we also have more tornado warnings further north in Illinois. We have a new one that was just issued near Tuscola, Villa Grove, and Philo near
Urbana.
This is a brand new tornado warning, strong rotation right now, moving towards I-57.
That's south of us. Oh, come on,
We
car.
also have a new tornado warning in Arkansas. We basically have a high risk of tornadoes right now in this area. That's literally what it is. It's literally what we're seeing right now. We have so many tornado warnings all lined up next to each other. We also have a tornado warning again south there of Pine Bluff. I believe that's a new tornado warning. Here, Fordyce to the east. And in and around the Paragould area, we've had a tornado of this form at times. This is still a large and extremely dangerous tornado that's heading for Paragould. Seek shelter immediately. Stormer Media might have something actually. Looks like Stormer Media on that Mississippi tornado warning cell is seeing something. You can kind of see it there. It looks like a lowering.
Clear?
Yeah.
If we can get through this town, we're going to be in the middle of these Perryville storms. One of them looks like it's still got a hook on it.
Trying to drop again there on that Mississippi storm. Keep a close eye on him. We are once again back up to 22 tornado warnings. There is major tornado damage coming out of the Cave City, Arkansas area. Every 24
Cave City, Arkansas.
Max velocity WX.
I wonder if that's where the twin tornadoes was. So again, we almost didn't make it this far. Back up on Interstate 64, north of Belleville, Illinois, we got in the middle of a tornado
That's going to be perfect.
and large hail.
Carbondale, Aaron, West Frankfort, we're down to the next round. Seek shelter immediately from them.
We're headed to Cape Girardeau, and then we're into Mississippi after that,
Scott City, south of Jackson, back to
and or maybe even Tennessee.
seek shelter in this area.
It's only midnight, and these things are still ramping up. Can't even imagine what tomorrow daytime is going to look like.
There's major damage to a hurricane in Missouri for tornado recently. I have a tweet video on Max Velocity WX. This is this one. So brand new confirmed tornado. Back up here from Winfield, going toward Berkeley. And it's also on track for Chappie and Scott City, just south of Cape Girardeau. This warning was upgraded to confirmed. Maybe yet again another tornado in progress. Another tornado dropping in the next few minutes here. Rainbow.
I'm going to try to get y'all a shot of what's going on over here to the left.
Once that view of something.
We're trying to see what that is over there.
That might be something right there in the middle. That might be a tornado. That might be a tornado right there. And right now, really scary cloud. That might just be scary clouds.
That is one of the Perryville storms right there with all the lightning in it. I'll leave the camera in that direction for just a minute. I'm looking to see if we can see anything. Cleaner. That may be it right there. That's that one that crossed 64. We're on Highway 4 headed south in Illinois, paralleling the Mississippi River headed to Chester. We've got a major storm out to our left and in front of us that just come out of Perryville, Missouri. There's still tornado warned. We can get up here where we can see. Well, we might be able to see right here.
towards Marmaduke. And we do radar indicated area of rotation that's moving towards Campbell and Malden over the next few minutes in southeast Missouri. And then back up near the border of Illinois and Missouri, we still have plenty of rotation. Back over west of Scott City, west of Morley, and it's moving east-northeast. So we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on that. But nothing has, from what I'm seeing on radar, nothing really confirmed there.
Can we cross the river down here?
Rotation
I don't know,
areas,
but you have
further
a
up
car.
to the north. I do want to point this out that we actually now have no PDS tornado warnings. That is the first time in a long time that we don't have any PDS tornado warnings, but we still have 18 total tornado warnings. So, yeah, take that with what you will.
Can you see if we can cross the river down at,
Alright, so our media, I think, is coming back. Alright, they just came back, we're going to go back.
you know what?
Potentially a tornado dropping here near Greenwood, Mississippi over the next few minutes, moving towards Dumpville and Granada. This is former media's view right now.
Let's go the other route now.
Over the next 20 minutes, Thomasville, Rantoul, and Mahomet will be in the track of this area of rotation, also going towards Fisher. Another area of rotation, again, moving right to Pillow as we speak. And
gas up real quick, we'll be back on the road.
Back over near
coming. All right.
Fisher. Near Charleston. Garden, you need to be in your safe place. They've just issued a new tornado warning for those areas. And Herring, West Frankfurt as well. We do have a broad area of circulation. I'd be kind of surprised unless this thing recycles. This one might be done for a little bit. The rotation's pretty weak for right now.
150 feet.
And then back over to Cape Girardeau in Scott City, we have a big storm for those areas right now. Lots of rain and lightning in Cape Girardeau and Scott City. Back over near Northern.
That's where we're headed.
That is really my main concern for rain. We have a bit more of a shape down there, more of an inflow.
Oh my God, people, I had to buy 87 octane gas trying to make this engine last 400,000 miles, and I won't do it buying 87 octane. But that's all they sold there. Where? These storms in front of us are Cape Girardeau storms. We're going to see something here shortly. Coming in these tornado warning storms that's coming up to some of these are the Perryville storms, some of them are going to be the Cape Girardeau storms. Oh wow, holy cow. These storms got some intensive lightning in them. Good look at that shell cloud here in a minute, but lightning would.
definitely a tornado here. They have a PDF's tornado warning out in front of this, but there's definitely a tornado in progress approaching Duck Hill, Elliott, Glenwood, south of Granada. There's structure damage reported in Desert, Missouri. 2 people injured. And also, construction damage in Desert, Missouri. It's another report in southeast Missouri.
I know, right here with this cursor.
Fire also in Elgin, Illinois.
Oh, that's Chicago.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground.
Indianapolis,
Seek
Columbia,
shelter
goes to Emma. We now have a new PDS tornado warning. They upgraded this storm to PDS for those in Granada and Duck Hill. Large and extremely dangerous tornadoes in progress.
This is emergency
They
alert.
upgrade the
A
alarm
large and
warnings
strong
across
tornado is
all
on the
previous
ground.
warnings of
Seek
PDS.
shelter.
Keep watching out to the right there. The storm's crossing Mississippi. Turn up.
Keeping windows as low as 4 possible. Large tornado right now approaching Elliott, going towards Misterdson, Reading, Sioux. Green is the closest right now, by the way. He's currently driving east, so keep close eye on him. Not sure if they're really going to be able to get out from it. Okay, worst case scenario, it's literally evolved in the last several hours. Just zooming out a little bit. And if you're just tuning in, don't know what's happening. This is the wide view. Warnings of severe thunderstorm warnings up and down
Turn
from
that
the
light on. Oh,
Great
you did.
Lakes all the way back down into southern Arkansas. Plenty of tornado warnings in effect, and we just got a new tornado warning. And this one is going to be for those in Coles, Douglas.
You think everybody's okay? I'm a paramedic.
Yeah, I think so.
There's more coming.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
We got called in that one north of Belleville.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you from around here? Or?
No, I'm from Nashville. We've been chasing them all day, and this is just getting started.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be worse in the next 12 hours.
Well, not coming that.
All
I
right.
think we're good right now.
All right. It got damage there. Tornado took that house out. It was a police officer. I don't know if y'all saw the damage. Tornado must have come through here. But that house is gone. The roof was sitting there by the road. Yeah, there's more debris here. Green will be fine. Oh, that's pretty wide. Look at here. All kind of debris on the road here. This must have been a pretty powerful storm when it come through. Oh. Tree limb. Turn my back light on. Camera. Oh man. That house was gone back behind us back there.